Hey everyone, it's time for another K-Tapes. It's been a while, I know. Not that I've been on vacation or anything. I've been quite busy. Once again, I'm always busy, I guess. And also just because, I've been around and I looked for some videotapes. And for the past like 2 weeks and a half, almost 3 weeks. And I haven't found anything good. Really, like I check like the same spots I always go to, and they usually have a couple of tapes that are, cool just to grab for a couple of bucks. But this time around, it was just nothing to grab. And I mean, I bought maybe a few tapes, but nothing worth, showing you guys. So anyway, let's cut the chase here. And today's video is once again going to be an unboxing video. Except this time, I got this cool package from Malaysia, and I don't know, I'm not into buying tapes or anything these days. Well, I mean, simply because I couldn't find anything in Korea, like I just said, but I just found a guy. I met someone on YouTube, on Facebook, that happens to live in Malaysia, and he's a movie fan, of course. And he collects lots of like Indonesian films, and if you know, some, if not most, of those 80s Indonesian films also came out in Malaysia. So the guy had access to pretty much like the last batch of Malaysian VCDs that were still available in Malaysia, because apparently, according to him, it's it's pretty much the same story everywhere. Like stores are getting harder to find, and there's maybe like one or two in each city or major city or something like that. So it comes down that the stores in Malaysia, according to him, there's probably 1 or 2 stores left in Kuala Lumpur, which is the capital. And he said there's maybe one other place he said they might have stuff, but anyway, he went through like all those remaining stores, the 2 or 3 remaining stores, and he said like the VCDs he found, it's like they had 1 or 2 copies left, and that's it for all Malaysia. So anyway, he was offering them, and he had a very good price on them. So I jumped on them. I'm like, well, it's that, or I will never be able to find them, or they may go up in prices on eBay, or maybe some sellers on Facebook, who knows. So anyway, I bought right here a bunch of VCDs, Malaysian VCDs of Indonesian films. And I got, I think, I don't remember. I bought this like last month, and the package just arrived. I'm guessing about like between 15 and 20 VCDs, more about like 18, let's say, more towards 20. So let's open this bad boy right now, because I really want to see what I bought. I don't remember. My God, how am I gonna open this? I don't want to damage. That's always the same thing, right? You don't want to damage what's inside. Just like the posters before. So here we go. Let's open this up. Okay. Okay, hey. That's not bad. So let's check what treasure we have here. Okay, so first of all, that's cool. If you're not familiar with this series, this is called the Blorong. I don't know. I don't know the Indonesian language, bahasa, whatever. But this is the series of the Snake Woman. They had, I think, 5 movies. Well, according to the guy who sold them to me, he said there were like 5 movies. I always thought there were like 4 films, 3 or 4 films. But anyway, turns out there are 5 of them, and he had a copy of each one of them. So I just jumped on them. Oh, and by the way, all those VCDs are brand new. So no second hand here. They're all brand new, still in their shrink wrap, or I mean whatever the little plastic pouches that they came with. So this one is Wedding of the Snake Queen. So I believe this is the second one of the series. So that's one there. What else do we have? Ibal Iblis or Ibal Ibis. That's a horror film from like early 80s, I believe 81. Again, most of them they were kind of some were kind of blind buy, you know. I was like, okay, this is rare, I'll just grab it, you know. I'm not gonna ask myself twice. Yeah, pretty much like what I do when I, you know, shop for Korean tapes. Sometimes I see stuff, I'm like, what is this? I don't know. And if the price tag is good, I mean, I'm not gonna ask myself the question twice. I'm just gonna grab it. So it was a bit the same same process right here. A couple of movies I just grabbed because the price was good, and I've been told it was the last copy, I mean the last brand new copy left in Malaysia, so hey, why not? I'll just grab it. That's the second film here. Third film. It says Besinta Dengan Mautu. I'm sorry, I just butchered the name. But this is basically a movie that came out on Mundo Macabro, so you can find this on DVD. Although you can, but you cannot find it anymore since the movie has been discontinued. But Mundo Macabro released this film, and it's Dangerous Seductress. Dangerous Seductress, and it featured a blonde girl right here, like a foreign actress. So that's pretty cool for an Indonesian film. And this is the VCD. Really sweet. Okay, let's dig further down. What we have here is Sibuta Gua Antu. Oh yeah, this one, I totally forgot the name. There's an English name for this. This one came out on, I think there was like an American videotape, but like there are very few videotapes released of that film. I mean, outside of Indonesia, I think there's one or two. But it's a really cool film, very gory. Anyway, I've heard of it like not too long ago, but I remember seeing the videotape like a long time ago. I mean, there was some kind of a weird statue. I think we can kind of see it like on the cover right here. I remember the tape featuring that, but I never looked into it. And now that I kind of know what it is, I'm like, oh wow, might as well just grab this this rare VCD. So this is the VCD of that film. All right, so if we dig down a bit more, oh, this is so cool. By the way, this one, Rambo, yes, it is a rip-off of Rambo that came out in Indonesia. What's special about this VCD though, that there's an import version of that film, and it features Peter O'Brien, which is a foreign guy that used to live and still lives in Indonesia, and he was featured in a couple of Indonesian films back in the mid to late 80s, maybe even early 90s. So, and he wasn't featured in this one because, well, in this particular version, because this version is the original Indonesian version, and it features another guy who plays Rambo or Rambo right here. So they went for native Indonesian to play Rambo. So here we go. Really cool VCD. Okay, if we dig a bit more, oh, what do we have here? This one is again the Ni Blurong series, the Hungry Snake Woman. This one looks like the first one of the series. So just the Snake Queen, basically. Yeah. So this one, I think this film has maybe in the world, I'm guessing about 4, maybe maximum 5 releases. By that I mean like foreign releases, not just Indonesian, because there's an Indonesian laser disc. There's probably an Indonesian tape as well, a Betamax, whatever. There's a Korean, no, is there a Korean tape? No, there's no Korean tape. There's a Greek tape. and so on. And this VCD was, I mean, part of the series, so why not? There you go. Okay, what's next? Another Nibelung series. This one, I believe, is part 4. So by this time, they changed the actress. They went for Joyce Erna. So it's not anymore with Susanna. This one is like the three first parts, like this one here, are with Susanna. So Susanna, if you don't know, she's perhaps the most famous screen queen, horror actress from Indonesia. She was featured in most of the horror films of the 80s, at least the famous ones. So right here they changed the actress, they went for someone else, but this is still part of the original series. Okay, right here, Rimba Panas. What is this one again? Can't remember why I bought this. Oh yeah, it has I think it has Peter O'Brien, the foreigner I was talking to you about. So when I guess I bought it because it's not a film with him that we see very often. So I jumped on that one. So here it is. Okay, next. Another, see, I was telling you about Susanna's another one. Susanna film. This one is Queen of Black Magic, I believe, if I'm not wrong. I'm so terrible, and I always look back after I make the movie, after I make the videos, and I'm like, oh my god, I made a mistake, and then I have to put like some images left and right to fix my mistakes. But this one I do believe is Queen of Black Magic. So yeah, with this image here, I do remember. So kind of flying head movie and thing. Yeah, there you go, horror film. What do we have next? Okay, oh, this is so cool. Yeah. What is this again? Chicks with Guns. Hey, can't go wrong. I think this one was also released by Mondo Macabro, or at least there's a DVD of that. Although it's dubbed in English. So this one is probably in its original language, and that's the only reason I bought it. And also because of the cool cover. I mean, come on, Chicks with Guns. Winner. Next, Dukun Beranak 2. Well, again, early 80s. I think that was like a movie with centipede, worms, and like all disgusting bugs and stuff. So, I mean, it's always a winner, right? We want that kind of stuff, so I bought it. Okay, what else? Another movie, I think, with no, this one is not with Susanna. I thought it was. Anyway, another classic of the genre, horror film, early 80s. Can't go wrong with this. Okay, next. This is the other Susanna film from the Nibelung series, the Snake Queen series. I think this one, maybe that's the one I've never seen, I think. Yeah, I think that's the one I've never seen. Or it could be, looks like Hungry Snake Woman, just because of this image here. Hungry Snake Woman would be the third part. So I'm guessing this is the third part. You know, sometimes they have some photo montage like this, and I'm kind of confused, especially with Korean tapes. They always put like images from other films, and you never know what movie it is unless you pop it in the VCR and you just play the beginning. So, but I'm guessing this is Hungry Snake Woman, which would be third part of the series. Okay, next, Scandal Iblis. I bought this one. Why? It has a bit of horror, some erotic elements. I think it's because it's with the same actress as Dangerous Seductress, and also the same director. So, I mean, it's a no-brainer right there. You want that, right? So I bought it, and of course it was, perhaps according to the seller, the last copy available in Malaysia. So here it is. Okay, we have 2 or 3 more left. Samson and Delilah. again, movie with Susanna. It's a movie that looks pretty much like Jaka Sambung series, except with a different actor. But the story, pacing, everything is pretty much the same. Really cool special effects and the bad Dutch army and things like that. So that's worth grabbing. And also, I was offered like 2 different versions. The other VCD, I've seen it before in some people's collection, and this one was the first time I saw it. I mean, by that, this cover here. So that's why I bought this one instead, and I didn't go with the other VCD. Okay, next, another horror film here. Banguya, oh my god, I can't read this. Anyway, Susanna once again. A really cool slip case here. Those VCDs are so nice, by the way. So this one too, really proud of this purchase. And the last one. Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the very last part of the Hungry Snake Woman, the Snake Queen series. And this is the one actually that I didn't know about. I've never heard about. So here you go. This is part 5. By the look of, you know, the artwork and everything, I'm guessing that's perhaps the mid-90s or early 90s at least. So definitely this would, I think, qualify as the last part. Well, again, according to the seller, this is the last part, and he probably knows more about those films than I do, because he told me he's been living there for a while. So I'll take his word for it. So there you go, the last part of Hungry Snake Queen or Snake Woman series. Yeah. All right. And that's it, folks. All right. So I'm gonna enjoy watching some cool VCDs, as you can see. I hope you like this video, and I hope to be back very soon with more Korean tape stuff, because hey, that's the name of my channel, right? It's just that everything's been so slow these days, but summer's coming. I'm gonna be on vacation, so I may have more time to spend with, you know, hunting down tapes, and hopefully have more interesting titles to show you guys. So thank you, and see you next.